What if everything you thought you knew over the last 24 hours was only part of the story? What if the headlines, the rumors, the explosive accusations spreading across social media were hiding something much darker beneath the surface? And what if Yammen, the man at the center of the storm, decided that silence was no longer an option? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, the place where rumors meet facts and stories unfold without filters. Today's episode is not just another celebrity update. This is a media earthquake that shook Istanbul, echoed through Rome, and exposed a war that has been quietly raging behind the scenes for years. Just when fans believed the chaos could not escalate any further, just when social media was already on fire with words like police, prison, raids, and illegal substances, Yaman dropped a statement that hit like a bomb. From Turkey to Italy, from gossip pages to international journalists, everyone stopped and listened, because this time, Yaman did not deny quietly. He did not hide. He confronted everything head-on. This is not about a night gone wrong. This is not about a misunderstanding exaggerated by tabloids. What we are witnessing is a furious, calculated, and deeply personal response from an actor who has had enough. Enough of copy-paste headlines. Enough of reckless accusations. Enough of a media machine that thrives on destroying reputations for clicks. Picture the moment. Yaman lands in Rome. Tired, possibly hurt, but unbroken. His posture says everything. This is a man who refuses to be humiliated. And within hours, he speaks. Not through an interview, not through lawyers, but through a simple, powerful Instagram post. Back to Rome. An Italian flag, a black heart, 3 elements. One clear message. This is where I belong. This is where I feel safe. But the real fire came after that. Yaman addressed the Italian press directly, with respect, but also with a warning. He asked them not to fall into the trap of blindly repeating reports coming from Turkey. And this is where his defense becomes devastatingly logical. At a time when Turkish police are conducting massive operations, arresting public figures under intense scrutiny, does anyone seriously believe that he would be reckless enough to carry illegal substances while fully aware that he is constantly watched, photographed, and targeted? Ask yourself this. If there had been real evidence, solid proof, undeniable facts, would Yaman have been released in record time? Would he have boarded a plane the very next day and landed freely in another country? Laws do not bend for fame. If the accusations were real, Rome would not be seeing him today. And yet, the story did not stop with his words. A respected international voice entered the conversation. Spanish journalist Adolfo Rodriguez stepped forward, not just to report, but to analyze. And his analysis changed everything. In an article that Yaman himself immediately shared on his stories, Rodriguez dissected the absurdity of the narrative pushed by parts of the Turkish media. This was not a random endorsement. This was validation. Rodriguez highlighted how certain Turkish journalists rushed to publish claims that Yaman had spent the night in prison, painting him as a criminal figure before any facts were confirmed. Names were not directly mentioned, but the message was clear. This was not journalism. This was personal. Less than 24 hours later, those claims collapsed under their own weight. Yaman was in Italy. Calm, clear, defiant, and completely free. The journalist pointed out something crucial. Yaman knows very well that he is not loved by a large part of the Turkish media. He knows he is watched differently, judged harshly, treated as a target rather than a national success story. And that is precisely why his message to the international press carries such importance. It was almost a plea. Do not believe everything you read. They do not want me. This brings us to the painful core of the saga. Why is there so much hostility toward him in his own country? We cannot forget the past. We cannot ignore the interview that changed everything. When Yaman openly admitted that he felt more Italian than Turkish, that he felt embraced, celebrated, and respected in Italy, the backlash was immediate and brutal. He was labeled a traitor. His words were twisted. His success abroad became a reason for resentment rather than pride. Since that moment, every step he takes in Istanbul is monitored. Every move analyzed. Every appearance turned into a potential scandal. It is heartbreaking to see an actor who represents Turkish talent on an international stage being treated with such aggression at home. Adolfo Rodriguez made another point that cannot be ignored. Who, knowing they are under constant surveillance, surrounded by cameras, fans, and journalists, would commit a crime in a crowded nightclub? Logically, no one. And yet, doubt lingers. Because in the entertainment world, doubt is profitable. So, what really happened that night? Was it a routine check that tabloids inflated into the scandal of the year? Or was it something more calculated, a perfectly timed narrative designed to damage his image precisely when his international success is peaking? The truth is, we may never know every detail. In cases like this, truth often wears multiple masks. But one fact is undeniable. Yaman did not hide. He did not run. He stood tall. He spoke. And he showed that he has powerful allies beyond borders, allies who are willing to defend facts over fiction. This is not the end. Not even close. Because in this industry, the truth always finds a way to surface. It may take time, but it shines brighter than any malicious headline ever could. His final message says it all. Live clean. Do not let lies poison your mind. So now the question is yours. Is this an unfair persecution fueled by jealousy and resentment? Or is there something being deliberately hidden from the public? Be honest. Because to many, this smells like pure envy. The price of global fame. The cost of being an idol who no longer fits into the traditional expectations of a local industry. Yaman has proven time and time again that he has a strong armor. But even steel can crack when the blows come from within. What is clear is that this Turkish drama, worthy of a primetime series, is far from over. If there is one lesson we have learned by following his career, it is this. He always rises from the ashes. Stronger. More determined. More focused. This is not the first attempt to bring him down, and it will not be the last. But look at him now. Responding with hard work. With international success. With dignity. Here at Magazine News and Gossip, we will continue to follow every move, every statement, every twist in this story. I want to read your theories in the comments. Do you think the Turkish press will ever have the courage to apologize if his innocence is fully confirmed? Honestly, I doubt it. But we will be here, front row, reporting every development without fear. Stay connected, because something tells me new details will emerge very soon, and they will leave us speechless. This story is not closed until Yaman has the final word. And if you made it this far, make sure you subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip, activate notifications, like the video, and share your thoughts below. Because this conversation is just getting started.